It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far, and an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Tanner Roark will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing he wasn't real happy about. I spoke with him yesterday about it. He just said I gave up too many walks. So look for a guy in this game to be around the plate more. Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in right field, Hunter Pence. He's going to be arms wailing all over the place and look as unorthodox as anybody who's ever played the game of baseball. But you know what? He makes the plays. And the man's got a cannon.
Stepping into the box, Henry Morgan. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Catcher, Henry Morgan.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting second here tonight.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
After the walk, a quick check on first, and he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. First pitch coming, here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
1 out and a runner on third. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So stepping in, Travis Wilson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And that misses ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Caesar ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 1-0. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's already hit 3 home runs in this series alone, guys, so he looks awful comfortable. He has that confidence, and his swing is flat out locked in. He's looking for more in this one.
Jake Arrieta is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, last outing he pitched into the 4th inning and got a no decision. Clearly, he's going to have to go deeper and give his team a chance to win. That's what we're looking for in this game. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. The catcher's the key guy here. He does such a great job of blocking, directing traffic, but the biggest thing he does so well, the throws from the outfield, catching it and applying the tag. He's the leader of this defense.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletic, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Hot shot to third. Henry is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting second, second baseman, Jack Bull.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lowry racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His 4th long ball of this series. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Into the box, Sammy King, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
At the plate, Matt Caesar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now a move over to first and the runner back. Runners on first with one down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Second and third, 2 away. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Holiday will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
Stepping in, Brett Lawrie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Full count. Here it comes. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
As a look, now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holiday going back, still ranging back into the concrete staircases, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting 8.
In now, Rafael Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His career line against Roark up until this point, 1 for 6. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another 1-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th, right fielder, Eli Ojeda.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-1 Chicago. So striding forward now, Tyler Austin. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Designated hitter, Tyler Austin.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. The 2-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now in the box, Bruce Maxwell. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit low, ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base pass so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Arrieta is ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this will be fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready for another chance. Henry Morgan. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Henry Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
13.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't full for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Lawrence Henry, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Avery Slade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that gets him on the mound.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Travis Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter or 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. In now, Brett Laurie, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 5-1. Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Healy.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to right field. Ojeda moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jack Bull.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jack Bull. Pitch on the way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Here it comes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batter, number 00, shortstop, Sammy King.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sammy King. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Lowry will just look this one in, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 3 here in game number 6. White Sox on top, 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Schimpf. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Ryan Schimpf.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Rafael Gonzalez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, right fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Standing in, Eli Ojeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Playing 11.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded, foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Matt Caesar. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
20.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him. But when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. 4-1. First time up, he went down looking. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The next 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
The 1-0 now to Pence. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And to score, the runner from second.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding the runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Into the box now, Tyler Austin. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Maxwell.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Matt Holliday standing in now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a big at-bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at-bat.
The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Up next for
And it's
Oakland,
times like these that a
second
pitcher
baseman,
feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in to try it again, Jack Bull comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here? Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he's really got to get it together awful quick because he's going to be out of there. That bullpen is getting hot in a hurry.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jared Kozar answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Sammy King, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 4 runs here in this half inning. Left field and deep. Laurie going back on it at the track. The wall. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the series as they open up a 4-run lead.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting.
Into the box, Matt Caesar.
Matt Caesar.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Standing in, Matt Olson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. no strikes. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Cozart sets. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Slade is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Sonny Gray is going to take over
now
here in inning number 5,
Athletics.
so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Sonny Gray.
Now to the plate, Henry Morgan. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Three 3-0 now. Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. 1 out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready once again, Lawrence Henry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Caesar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Avery Slade. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Tyler Austin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ojeda moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for Oakland, catcher Bruce Maxwell.
Digging in once again, Bruce Maxwell. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Holiday.
Settling in now, Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box, Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. From the stretch, there's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
In there, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping in, Jack Bull. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Laurie is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sammy King.
At the plate, Sammy King. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's set. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. Swing and a liner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Striding in once again, Travis Wilson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Fastball in there for a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Yohan Moncada is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high. He pulls this one into right. Hence is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Brett Laurie. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ball 2. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shunt. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. First and second now, one man out. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Here comes Holiday. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Gonzalez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Holiday on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Ready for another shot now. Matt Caesar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
That misses, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Slade will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, the Olsen.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ojeda waits on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
In now, Tyler Austin, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Cozart sets. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Stepping into the box, Eli Ojeda. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Eli Ojeda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Into the box, Henry Morgan. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Henry.
Ready once again, Lawrence Henry. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low. 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit hard toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead this one 9-5. Nate Jones gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nate Jones.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Maxwell.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to take it in is Lowry. 1 away.
Up next,
good
Oakland.
Contact to start out the inning.
Fielder.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Career numbers against Nate Jones, and he's gone 3 for 4. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Line drive to center field. And Holliday has a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Moncada gloves it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A's go quietly there, as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. At the plate, Avery Slade. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Avery Slade.
Lifted in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Digging in, Travis Wilson. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Up next,
and I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Full count. Here it comes. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batting, left fielder
Carlos Casilla takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 17, Carlos Casilla.
Brett Laurie will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Schimpf.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Foul back. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Brian Shaw
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Jack Bull is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, ball three, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Sammy King.
So digging in now, Sammy King. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Ojeda back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Center fielder, Matt Caesar.
Stepping in, Matt Caesar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder, Rafael Gonzalez.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Caesar is after it. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Now at the plate, Eli Ojeda. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Alex Wilson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Alex Wilson.
Henry Morgan will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Caesar looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Michael Rivera answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Michael Rivera. Third baseman number 13.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Healy is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
First baseman number 5, Avery Slade.
Now to the plate, Avery Slade, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
The 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And they're up now in Oakland, just over 35,000 strong. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now in the box, Travis Wilson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Yoan Moncada would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Down to the foul out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that'll do it. The A's are back on top, champions of the American League.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The White Sox, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.